Hey guys, I'm Corey and this is Tiffany.
And we're the co-founders of Investor Life.
And we help investors scale their portfolios using other people's money.
So today's video, we're talking about the best piece of real estate advice ever. So we get asked that question all the time. What's the one piece of advice that you could get for, starting, beginners, newbies? What's the one piece of advice that you could give us?
Okay, so let's set that scenario.
Yeah.
This was back, 15 years ago, roughly?
More.
And we were sitting, more than 15 years ago, we were sitting in a room of hundreds and hundreds of investors. And we were a little bit intimidated at the time.
We were brand new. It was, I think, our first, actual room that we had invested in and paid to be there. So it was a big commitment on our part financially, time-wise. And so, we were really nervous. And we went into this room, we sat toward the front, and we pushed ourselves to do that even though we didn't want to. And here we were sitting there watching, it happened to be awards night. Once a year they did these awards. And there were people that were getting awards for 10 properties, 15 properties, 25 properties, 50. I remember the 50 property one. And we were still sitting there struggling, wondering how we were going to buy our first.
But here's the key. We decided we wanted to invest in real estate. And we were learning. We were educating ourselves. We were doing everything that you're supposed to do if you're getting into the real estate investment world. But lots of time went by. Over a year went by and we still hadn't bought anything. We were getting frustrated because we knew what we needed to do. We were absolutely game to do it.
Yeah.
We had the strategies. We had everything down on paper. We wanted to buy, at the time our goal was 17 properties.
Yeah.
But we hadn't bought anything yet.
Yeah, we didn't know how that we were going to be able to. However, fast forward a few years and we were able to buy over 100 properties. We did that all using under $30,000 of our own money, but we were able to buy those properties. And people ask us, how did you get started? Somebody
came to us and said, hey guys, you need to just lower your expectations here and you need to set a goal. And you know what that goal was? That goal was
not
buy
17.
One property. Here we were thinking 17, 50, 100 properties. That was our goals. And the advice that this investor turned around, she was at a table in front of us, I remember it, turned around and said, hey guys, you know what you need to do? You need to just focus on one. And once we did that, just focus on buying one property, that made the world of a difference for us. It was so much easier to attain.
So here's the analogy for it is investing is like climbing Mount Everest. We are going on a journey. It's going to be a long journey. It's going to be arduous. It's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be awesome. We're going to feel great when it's done. But it's a journey and it's arduous. So we've got Mount Everest above us. It's ahead of us. We can see, 6, 7 mountain ranges ahead. We can see all the issues that we're going to hit. If we sat there at base camp looking up and wondering, how am I going to get to the very, very top, and letting ourselves get overwhelmed, we'd never make it. What we have to do, and what they do, is they look down and they think, how am I going to get this step done? How am I going to get to the next range? Not 5 ranges away. How am I going to get just to the next one? And that's our message, and that's what we were told, and that really helped us. You have to focus on the next one. Don't worry about planning 15 down the road. Don't worry planning 17 or, how many doors you're going to need to retire. That's not going to help you because that's so overwhelming. So stop, forget about the overwhelm, one step at a time. What is the next step that you have to take in order to hit your next goal that's going to get you just one property?
So really the message is keep it simple. Keep it as simple as possible. This whole thing of real estate investing is a lot simpler than a lot of people make it out to be. It can be done so much easier than a lot of people make it out to be. The focus needs to be one property at a time. Once you have that first property, what do? You focus on one more property. Yeah. And that's the point. If we focus on too big of a goal all at once, we're going to be all confused and we're not going to know how to get there.
Yeah.
But if we focus on one at a time, get it done, then move on to another one, that will make things so much easier.
So one last thing before we end this video, I want to just dispel a myth. And it's a myth that we heard a lot when we were first investing. And it's something that we did over and over again. And it did us no favors and nothing but harm. And I'll get a lot of people saying I'm wrong on this, but I can tell you from experience, both our experience and from watching other investors that this is what we have found to be true. You will hear people say, if you stagger how you buy and work with a mortgage broker, they can make it so that you can plan to buy 16 or plan to buy 8 or 7 or whatever. And if you stagger them properly, you'll be able to buy more. And you plan for that. But let me tell you, we did that and we planned for it at least 3 times, and it takes a lot of finagling, putting stuff in personal names or corporate names, both our names, not both our names, whatever it might be. And by the time we'd go to buy that next property, the rules will have changed. Either the government changes them,
the mortgage rules change, the banks change them, something changes. And all of our planning went to pot. So we put so much time and effort into that, got so overwhelmed trying to make sure we'd be able to buy as many as possible, and all of it was for nothing. So our advice is exactly what we're talking about in this video. The best piece of advice we were given, best piece of advice we can give you. Focus on one property at a time. It's really as simple as that. Get her done. Do what you need to do to get that one property closed. Do what you need to do to find that joint venture partner if that's your strategy. Do what you need to do to make sure you get one property, finish it off, then focus on one more. It's as simple as that.
So if you enjoyed this video, if you think that we were helpful to you, look in the description. There's more links for more videos. As well, we have a Fearless Investors Facebook group, so that you can join us there, post any questions, and we do live weekly trainings there as well. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining us.
That Fearless Real Estate Investors group is in Facebook, so come and join us there, and we hope to see you on our next video.